Our Sophie Schick tells us more about how those volunteers plan to pass the torch.
For many high school students, the term Election Day doesn't mean much. Indiana, though, is here to change that with a program called Hoosier Hall Pass. Hoosier Hall Pass allows 16 and 17-year-olds to work the polls on Election Day to gain experience in voting before they can sign the ballot themselves. Secretary of State Diego Morales said he strongly encourages students to become a part of the process.
Becoming a poll worker is actually giving back to our communities, giving back to our state. So I encourage everyone to not only to become a poll worker, it will benefit them, they will get real world experience, but the benefits are so many. Again,
Senator Morales appreciates this program because of the opportunities it allows for teens.
I want to make sure there are so many opportunities for these young folks in high school to be a part of the election process.
Poll workers that have volunteered before, like Senator Morales and Brad King, say working the polls helped them understand the race.
I think it's important for younger generation of folks to get involved in just elections in general. Working at the polls shows them how the process is done, the steps it takes.
But as older volunteers pass the torch, King calls on the new generation of volunteers to step in.
And if you look at me, and you look at all these gray hairs, none of us get younger. So we need people to come in so that we can onboard them.
To be eligible for next year's election, students must be 16 or 17 years old with written approval from their principals and guardians. In Muncie, Sophie Schick, NewsLink, Indiana.
Students looking to participate in next year's election must also be a U.S. citizen and complete all required trainings.